Portal 2 is one of those games that ends up leaving a permanent mark on gaming as we know it. A masterful first-person puzzle game with some of the most iconic game characters ever seen on 3D games. And it is also a very popular game among people with low-end computers due to its excellent performance all around the board. But that begs the question, what is the lowest it can go? How much performance can you get out of it on the slowest computers ever? Well, you're about to find out. This is the LowSpecGamer, where we love engines that allow us to remove all the details and experiment until we get something that looks like another game. So, forget about beautiful graphics because we're going to make this game run better.
Target acquired.
Because I'm a potato.
We're going to start with all the advanced settings and low. As I mentioned before, this is a game that runs very well on plenty of low-end computers, even on high definition, so this is highly recommended if you had not tried it before. However, you will be surprised how often people ask me to do a Portal 2 video, either because they have a really slow computer or because they want to see how low the game can go. Well, time for some commands. Keep in mind some of these require cheats, and they should not work in multiplayer. Portal 2 can be tweaked through console commands. To test these commands, you can enable the console in options and assign a button to open it in the game. However, for the changes to be applied every time you play, you need to create a file called autoexec.cfg on the CFG folder. For Windows, this is under your program files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Portal 2, yes twice, and then CFG. For Linux, this is located at your hidden local folder, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Portal 2, CFG. So, here are some of my favorites for downgrading the game. First, we have R-Decal, that disables the decals drawn on surfaces on explosions and impacts. You can use R-Shadows and set it to 0 to disable shadows. This command, Matte Filter Light Maps, controls a filtering effect that makes lights more realistic. If you disable it, you will get some light maps that look blocky. You can disable Matte Filter Textures to disable some of the filtering that makes textures more smooth. This one's a little bit more subtle and gets mixed up with the light filters, but if you look closely, there's a definite difference. You can control texture detail with Matte Pigmip, which makes textures low resolution when taken to 10. Low values provide higher quality. However, if you want to be really extreme, Matte Show Low Res Image allows the game to load the lowest textures possible if enabled. Beautiful. Keep in mind this makes the crosshairs look like blocks, so if you want to disable the crosshairs, you can use CL Draw Hot 0. Some of the things that we have disabled so far may make the game a little bit too dark. So, if you want to be able to see, you can use Matte Full Bright 1 to have full brightness everywhere in the game. Oh god, this is so bizarre looking. It's like a strange experimental indie game. I think an entire game could be made using this aesthetic. Oh, whoa.
Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is
wow.
it? You know
This
I mean?
changes
Like
the entire art style of the
research,
game.
Even within the child
No
sciences.
joke. Oh, even the lights look blocky. See that light over there? That blocky light?
Trained stalemate associate to press the
I can see when the new areas are loaded. Check it out. Boop. Wonderful. The fire... I have seen that fire before. This is how blocky fire looks on other Source Engine games. This water is really plain. Looks weird. Goes very weirdly with the sound. Oh well. I guess we can just explore this old low resolution ruins to the maximum, huh? Oh, look at this mess that we have made. Look at this mess. I feel like I'm in a really old dungeon crawler. Oh, look at this mess that we have made. Look at this mess. Oh, my potato turned black. Poor GLaDOS. So I have potato GLaDOS in my gun. So, it's a potato on this game that looks like it's running on a potato. So, you know, feel free to make all the potato jokes you want. That is almost all for this episode. These are some of the most extreme Portal 2 commands, but there are dozens of commands out there with all sorts of effects. Do you have a favorite command or configuration file that you can use to run your game faster? Let me know in comments and I will add it on the description. As usual, thank you to the marvelous Patreon contributors. If you want to join this group of handsome people, take a look at my Patreon campaign. Also, if you're thinking of buying this game, please consider using the referral links on the description. I will link to the best offer I can find so you can get a deal and help the channel in the process. And now we finally go to the LowSpecGamer giveaway. Last time I asked about the best or simply your favorite Overwatch character, and the winners are HYP3Trex 2000, Muammer Disanko, Master of Flavor, and Dylan Shunderward. Finally, someone not talking about asses. Man, you people! I have brought this upon myself, I truly have. I got another question for discussion this time. What is the most overrated game character? Prices for this one are Outcast 1.1 for comments, Super Win the Game for Twitter, Dungeon Defenders for Steam, and Discos for Facebook. Thank you to all the game donors. See you on the next video. Come on! Yes! That was amazing!